Top Gear Australia. 24 hours, one racetrack, one car and 3 idiots. The ultimate torture test for man and machine. Steve learned some respect for the fastest sport on the planet.
That's what I'm talking about. Like shooting a monkey out of a cannon.
And it's Wendell Saylor versus Shane Crawford in our NRL v AFL Top Gear Track Challenge.
Welcome to Top Gear, folks. Previously on Top Gear, myself and Steve did a story at a drag strip. I was in a Ford GT. Steve was in a Renault Clio. Steve showed little respect for the good folks of the drag racing world.
Because that's your buck-tooth hillbilly method of testing cars.
Buck-tooth hillbilly?
Yes.
This is your
How do you
typical
test a car?
circuit race. Anyway, let me just say, since Steve didn't show so much respect, we have literally been inundated with a letter from the drag racing people, and it reads as thus.
It's in crayon and it's on prison letterhead.
You are going to get beat up. You are going to die. It says, Dear Top Gear, drag racing, as Shane, the man of the show, would know, is a serious business. So we invite Steve Pizzetti to come along and see how tough it is and see how the latte-sipping, powder-puff, pin-headed little homeboy...
that.
Well, it doesn't exactly say that. It's the spirit of the letter, though. So anyway, we thought we'd say yes to the invite, and we sent Steve along to see just how tough it really is.
As a circuit racer, I've always felt that drag racing was a simple sport, you know, for simple people. I mean, how hard is it to drive in a straight line? But as I'm about to get behind the wheel of one of these monsters, I'd be an idiot not to consider the truly impressive stats. The car I'm about to drive is called a modified dragster, and basically it's the baby brother of the full-blown top fuel cars. But despite that, it'll out-accelerate any Formula One car. It'll actually take off with more Gs than the space shuttle at launch. However, to race a modified dragster, you need a licence. And, with any luck, American drag legend Ken Lowe will help me get one. Unfortunately, instead of jumping into a dragster, I'm dragged into the classroom for hours and hours. Finally, with a head full of drag racing data, I was introduced to Ken's modified dragster. 630 kilowatts, capable of 0 to 100 in just 1.4 seconds.
You can pull it now.
Now, since you can't take a drag car around the block to get familiar with it, what Ken's done is put this car up on jack stands so we can actually start the car up and get a feel for the accelerator, the brakes and the transmission. Now, in order to get my drag racing licence, I need to do a series of tests where I go further and further down the track each pass. In other words, I go faster and faster each time. To start, I need to warm up the tyres, but this burnout will be the first time I get to sense the sheer power of this dragster. God damn it! Time for my first run in this mechanical monster. What the hell am I doing? I need to accelerate for 330 feet, which is 1/4 track.
1, 2, 3, head back 4, full power. Oh, god damn, that just...
It's easier said than done.
That physically takes your breath away. I cannot breathe whilst I let go of the button. Actually, I chickened out before the 330. That's embarrassing.
Now, I've been lucky enough to have driven some of the fastest cars on the planet, but I'll have to admit, I've never experienced acceleration anything like this.
Jesus Christ. Nothing should move that fast from a standstill.
I hit the 330 mark, but I'll admit the absolute brutality of this vehicle takes some getting used to. And to progress, I now need to nail a run of 660 feet.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, head back. Woo-hoo-hoo! That's what I'm talking about. Like shooting a monkey out of a cannon.
And that means this monkey now has his license. Tomorrow, I get a crack at the full quarter mile, 1,320 feet. Oh, and did I mention it was in a race? 24 hours ago, I'd never actually ever got within about 5 metres of a drag car, and today, I'm going to compete in one. I'm feeling super prepared.
Next on track, we've got Top Gear Australia's Steve Pizzetti.
To be even close to respectable, I need to post a time under 10 seconds.
Let's see what sort of a student Steve is.
Here we go. First quarter mile run. Holy cow, this is going to be quick.
Comes out with a good O2 reaction time. No problem at all in that area. 6 seconds to half track. Across the quarter mile, 9:28, 136 miles an hour.
Oh, yes. I love parachutes. That gets your attention. Holy smoke. That's better than sex, and it lasts longer.
I have to say that there's been no sport, no activity I've ever done that has got under my skin so quickly. I've been in this car for a total of 15, 20 seconds max, yet I'm hooked. I don't think I'll ever go too far from this sport ever again. It's quite remarkable.
Right, Steve. OK, so the big question is it as easy as it looks?
No, and that's the point. I have to admit wholeheartedly that it is far more difficult, a lot more skillful than you think, because you think it's just, oh, my mechanic versus your mechanic, just hit the gas and off you go, really simple. Far more technical than that.
We'll be back right after this break.
Still to come on Top Gear. 24 hours of our toughest road test ever.
Yeah, treat it like your mum's car. Perfect.
Godzilla sizzles on our track. And Wendell talks it up.
I was very Lewis Hamilton style that I was very good.
But can he deliver?